Well, hello again, everyone. I am Gary Gazzo. Welcome to P1's coverage of Championship Monday, round 10 of the inaugural season of the Onyx Racing League's Lotus 79 series, coming to you tonight for 125 laps, 250 miles from Auto Club Speedway in Fontana. Qualifications have just wrapped up here at the defunct Speedway in the northern LA area. And we're getting ready to go racing right now. Joining me as always in the booth is Luis Gonzalez-Nunez. And Luis, we have a bit of a different race tonight. And there we see the points. And the reason why I got the points on your screen is that David Rodriguez is not here tonight. So we have a wide open points battle between about 4 different drivers at this point that are getting ready to take the green flag.
Yeah, this is gonna be a big for Con. You have the best options, Sarah, Calixto, Guyon. Just here is kind of far from there, but who knows who is stay on front and win should be a champion. But what if it's 125 laps around the Fontana, California Speedway? It's gonna be really excited for Con, especially for Con. We have a big chance for win the championship today.
And let's get into today's starting lineup. Sarah on the pole, Craig Forsyth second. Back in row 2, we got Wags and Mark Cohn. We're watching Cohn. He is probably going to pick up the race or the championship lead at some point officially during this race, and we'll see if he can hold on to it. And row 3, we got Rigney, who won the sister track at Michigan earlier this season. Murphy in row 3. And say hey, Lewis Hayes, in the in memory of John Van Voor Ellis. Excuse me, John Van Voor Ellis, and his he unfortunately passed away. He is one of the ISRA participants back when the ISRA started here in 2024. He was mainly one of the stock car drivers. He just recently passed away, unfortunately, and Lewis has a livery honoring him. Right next to him is Gary Lovern in the AJ Foyt's 25th anniversary livery. Got Hugo Gallas and Cristobal Valenzuela in row 5. Richie Hearn, last week's winner, and Alex Guyon in row 6. Justin Kirby, Chris Reagan on row 7. Lionel Callisto and Michael Goodman. Lionel's got one of those outside shots at the Boys Championship. And Sam Crow started shotgun on the field. But don't rule Sam Crow out. Don't rule out anybody in this race.
Yeah, even if something happens, not at all, because it's open for everyone. Last time the rating over here for Lionheart, Bouillon finished 8th and 9th, Terra in 8th, Valenzuela 7th, and Wagner in 6th. The other people finished for 6th to 1st. They don't race in here.
I forgot who won that race.
I won that race for 8,000 of a second over the Mac Taylor and Michael O'Brien. Mike Raxmas wasn't 4th that day too. Kind of excited. Last lap, I lose 1 lap of penalty. So that's why I said it's big, long race today.
Ready to go green for the final time this season. And we are green. Big wheel spin by the entire field. We got a very hot racetrack out there. Richie Hearn weaving all over the place. Oh, gosh. Justin Kirby.
Black. Oh, he passed. Oh, he made the pass of the car. Who was that car? It's not Richie Hearn. I cannot find the name of the car. There is Richie Hearn was. Yeah, Richie Hearn have a spinning on the car and make the Justin Kirby make the pass for inside. Made the have the black flag. That's why. Just in case we have that.
Mark Cohn going for the lead down low off a 2. Down the backstretch, drag racing with Craig Forsyth. Today's rule set is a fixed setup race, a 2-mile D-shaped oval, 125 laps, 250 miles, Unlimited tires, 28% fuel, 1 fast repair. Pit road speed limit is 55 miles an hour. If you enjoy P1's coverage of the Onyx Racing League's Lotus 79 series and respect the stream, please do us a solid. Make sure you support us by subscribing, and while you're at it, don't forget to smash like and click the bell so you don't miss out on future P1 iRacing broadcasts. And also don't forget, the sponsor of this coverage, brought to you by 4D Racewear. Check out their line for made for sim racing gloves, shoes, and apparel. Visit them today at 4dracewear.com or click on the link in today's stream description. Three wide down the backstretch in the Miller All-American. Down low is Mark Murphy. And Wags will split the middle there. Cone up top, Wags in the middle, Murph down low, Forsyth out front. Here comes Sarah. In that group is Rigney. Very experienced at these racetracks. Cristobal Valenzuela, who finished on the podium last week. And Gary Lovern.
Yeah, very surprised. Valenzuela podium that day with also Richard Henry. I'm really happy for him for that, but it was a really dramatic on the end with for sure he tried to do something Sarah for the victory, be on front and winning the race by maybe for a lower margin, but yep, that splash make it all the points down.
The closest that these cars got to racing here in Southern California was not at this racetrack, of course, but at Ontario Motor Speedway. Ontario opened for about 10 years, from 1970 to 1980. AJ Foyt kind of was the big dog, and that kind of right in his wheelhouse of when he was kind of peaking in his career. 5 wins for AJ Foyt at the Ontario Motor Speedway. Of course, Ontario was known as the Indy of the West. Some slight subtle changes to the racetrack made Ontario slightly faster than Indianapolis. In fact, the very first 200-mile-per-hour lap speed was recorded at Ontario well before Indianapolis. Wally Dallenbach won the 1973 race, starting 5th, but the pole that season was a 200.089. And I believe that, I could look, Peter Revson of Formula One fame was on the pole for that race.
Pretty quiet race, huh?
Yeah.
To be honest, 125 is really, yeah, it is like that. It's gonna be like that. It's especially, I always said this when we're going for, um, when we're going for Michigan, especially this track, it's just reading the opportunity, save a little of fuel, and just getting better when we have the last stage when you want to be in the best spot over there. For example, Justin Kirby is like he needs a yellow flag because it's 30 seconds behind all this group. Actually, it's very close to lose a lap, but no big deal actually.
And there's a field behind him. He is only in front of the leaders. Mark Murphy now the leader. 2.7 seconds now as Murph blinks out. You can hear how much faster this second group is running down Kirby. And here, just here in the when we change cameras to the engine. Big run on the high side for Wags. Pack is still together, and I would imagine they will be this way until the first green flag pit stops, if those occur. And the first ever 200 mile per hour lap, as they mentioned, was set at Ontario. Jerry Grant was the driver to break that record. Most people would say Tom Steve at Indianapolis. That is not the case. Jerry Grant. One of the interesting things about Ontario Motor Speedway, the fact that even though Indianapolis now is the well-manicured speedway that it is, back in the day, Indianapolis was not the most manicured racing surface. And sometimes Indianapolis was narrow and bumpy, whereas the new racetrack in California was very smooth and wide. In fact, even a little bit of banking in the short chutes, and that's kind of what helped those lap times.
I'm watching a video talking about different things. How incredible for Ariel Lyran, the first race he won was the Indy 500. I realized when I saw the video, and then I started watching his stand. It's like from all the races he have in car and also IndyCar, he have 7 winners and 2 Indy 500, but no champion.
Yeah, no championship. And Buddy Rice, his first IndyCar win was the 500. Buddy Lazier, his first IndyCar win was the 500.
That's pretty cool, though.
You don't see it very often anymore.
Maybe the pole in Indianapolis.
Yeah.
Could be all often. It could be so cool to have yeah, kind of like that.
Chris Reagan dropping behind the group. He is now all by himself. Sam Crow attaching himself on the backside of Cristobal Valenzuela. They've gone to the back. There is Lewis Hayes in the John Van Voorellis livery, honoring their friend. Chris John, if you remember him in the ISRA, was kind of in that ISM livery that they used kind of with Dan Marino and the Miami Dolphins. They also had Tabasco as one of their sponsors as well. ISM also participated in the Indy Racing League. Jeff Ward was one of their drivers. I don't think ISM ever got a win, although Jeff Ward did go on to get a win. He won his lone IndyCar race at Texas when he was driving for Ganassi. Which, if you might remember, Jeff Ward was a BMX rider.
Oh, really?
Yes, motocross.
That's cool.
And was one of the cross-pollinating with IndyCar there.
Yeah, in Formula One they have one. John Surtees. He was a champion in the today's name the MotoGP. And that time was the 500cc or whatever his name.
Whoa!
And he just
Whoa!
jumped in.
Wagner. Sorry, I was riding with the right sides on the banking, the left sides on the flat part of the racetrack.
They said, be careful. I think there was a... Of course, I said that. So he jumped into to Formula One and he became a champion for Ferrari in 6 something. To be honest, I don't remember.
Kind of the oddest combination that I can think of in terms of going from one sport to another for an IndyCar driver was Dick Simon when he went from downhill skiing to IndyCar.
Well, that I don't know if that makes sense.
Oh, look at Lionel Callisto up on the high side. Oh, with Kirby. Lionel Callisto is sniffing a championship. Remember, he won the inaugural Truck and Xfinity Series championships. Got a win in IndyCar. Got a win in Lotus 79s. Of course, other IndyCar drivers that have driven in other disciplines before that were kind of not of your typical upbringing. Rick Mears was off-road trucks, along with Robbie Gordon.
Oh, Robbie Gordon. Yeah.
But yeah, Dick Simon was a downhill skier.
Robbie Gordon is kind of weird guy. So I know he's doing the Baja California stuff.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Then he went to Dakar, NASCAR. I don't know if it's rally, but well, the Baja California is kind of rallycross, but in endurance stuff. But nice guy, man. Was close to be a champion, man. The Indy 500.
Lap away.
You could slap that guy above the accountant guy, man. Sure?
I remember that race, and I remember just when he stayed out, I'm like, I don't know how the heck he's gonna make it. I remember I was doing the math in my head. It's like, I don't know about that.
How much? Okay, talking about today from that time. How much lap is one tank? Do you remember how much? Or how many laps? Sorry.
I think he pitted in the 160s. I think it was right around 40. Those tanks were a little bit bigger. They were like 22-gallon tanks.
That's a lot.
Now we're at 18-gallon tanks, and Hugo Gallas swapping positions there rapidly. Michael Goodman up in the battle now. Oh, Callisto just sends it to the inside of Richie Hearn. Oh, we're going to go 4 wide for the lead, and almost clipping the cone, going off of pit road. Lionel Callisto wants that lead, and he'll take it.
I think if you want to be a champion, you have to take all the chance. For example, Mark On is in 10 now. Pretty quiet over there. You remember what's happened with 40 and in Michigan. Quiet on the, very strong on the front in the ERL. Very strong on the front, and then he went back, and then when he tried to come back, have the incident, and then the championship gone for him. So it's kind of like, I know it's a lot of laps to go, but at least to show everyone, hey, I can do it. I can be on the front, and I don't want to wait for the last lap or to do my attempt to win the race.
All right. Oh, flags. Just all of a sudden, hey, the top side's open. I'm just going to shoot on up there. 3 wide is Murph. Callisto Wags up at the points. And then right behind him is Goodman and Richie Hearn trying to find a way through. Pretty hot track temperatures out there. Murph has been at the point for a while now and on the bottom. 120 plus on the track temp.
Yeah, they started the temperature in practice with 28 and then going down, still hot actually, on 116. So still very high.
Murph slides up in front of Callisto. Yeah, it's still very high, but not as high as it was on practice. You're right.
Oh, sure. But you know what? With these tires, it's like a... It is okay. Oh.
Oh, let's go to the inside of Murph again. Stick around after the race. We'll interview the podium, as always, as well as the champion of the league, if they're not already on the podium. And then we will bring up the admin of the league, Mike Rigney, and they will be doing a drawing for the drivers for some additional prizes to stick with us.
Okay, Murphy calling for 2 laps to go. Coming to the pit. You know, this car is not braking. You have to brake it like 1 mile before.
Gonna go another lap, or is he coming this time? Our leader, Murphy, in that red and white car, modeled after Danny Sullivan's Indy 500 winner, the spin and win. Actually, that car is on display at the Penske headquarters in North Carolina. They brought it out. Of course, this is the 40th anniversary this year. Next year will be 40th anniversary of Bobby Rahal's one and only win, and my very first Indy 500.
Oh, you're talking about Indy 500?
Yeah,
Bobby Rahal?
Bobby Rahal.
Oh,
Here comes Murphy. Yeah.
Oh, that's a lot of people.
Murph and we got Murph and Richie Hearn.
Hearn, yeah.
Again, no speed limiters for these cars. They have to do it by the black box. That's the best they can do it.
The RPM, you have to use the RPM numbers over there to found the way. I think it's, if you pass the 2, you're gone, actually.
Murph goes up on the jocks. He's going for new tires. Meanwhile, in the background, Chris Reagan and Richie Hearn have not gone up on the jacks. They are going fuel only.
It's going to be interesting.
And Hearn is going to jump Mark on pit road. Here's Lionel Callisto. Looks like Hugo Gala is going up on the jacks.
Hugo made the change.
Here comes the rest of the field, led by Mark Cohn and David Serra.
You know what? Wagner's passed by two boxes. Oh, he maybe lose like a 2 or 3 seconds in the box.
Yeah,
it's gonna be back in the field.
This is all green flag.
David Serra.
the Van Voorellis livery of Lewis Hayes is up on the jacks. Everyone else looks like Valenzuela up on the jacks. Everyone else going for fuel only.
Why Guillon have a black flag? Oh, he touched the white line on the exit on the pit road. Oh my, he put two wheels on the track when he exited on the pit road.
And this is a drive-through penalty. So back up front, it is Craig Forsyth now with his teammate Richie Hearn. Serra is in third, and Callisto is in fourth. And not too far behind is Mark Cohn. Mark Murphy is blinking. Michael Goodman is in seventh. Hugo Gala is eighth. That is your lead pack now after the first round of pit stops are now complete. If you're just joining us, this is P1's coverage of Championship Monday, the Onyx Racing League's Lotus 79 Series coming to you from Auto Club Speedway in Fontana. We have now completed, we got 89 laps to go out of a 125 lap scheduled race. If you're enjoying P1's coverage of tonight's race, make sure to smash that like button, subscribe to the channel, ring the bell for future iRacing content, including coverage of our Tuesday night open wheel doubleheader featuring the IndyCar Oval Series top split at 7:15 p.m. Eastern Time. And then followed by the iRacing Indy Next Oval Series at 8:30 p.m. Eastern Time. If you like open wheel oval racing, and we think you do, if you're watching this right here, then make P1 your home on Tuesday nights.
So we have two groups in here. The first two, the 7. Michael Goodman over there, also Galas and... No, Wagner is in the second group. When it's going from 9 to 14 with Valenzuela on the back. And then Reagan is by himself, very far on the back. And Guillon with 18 on the back, 31 seconds behind on the lead. And just keeping one lap down in the first group for sure. Those two groups, all of this by penalties or maybe bad decision on the pit stop, coming to the pit. That's the only way to losing that track with the pack. So, yeah, interesting. So I think maybe the next time by, there should be everyone change the tires, because it's too many laps. So you, for sure, you cannot finish the race with one. Oh, Blinky Murphy over
Mark,
there,
yep.
back. You cannot do the race with one set of tires. For sure you can, but it's gonna be kind of risky in the end to try to make maybe the attempted to come in. I remember I did that in practice racing. I think it was on Wednesday night or Tuesday night.
Oh, the
Before the
Lionheart
Thursday
practice
race.
races, yep.
Yes, and this you can do it, but in the end, when you approach the corner or the turn, the car is loose. You can feel the car is going everywhere, but it's really loose in the exit. So better to um, better to do it when you have the maybe in the half away. We have 83 to go, so maybe in the next time by you can do that and don't worry about it. So people like maybe Hugo Galas could be good to go to the end, because at least you have to change it one time to finish the race.
That second group doesn't. Oh, take a look at her. The second group. They're not really gaining. Maybe a little. We'll continue to watch this group right here.
Well, they get into 2:10s last lap by Wagner, so always counted the first guy on the group. So Wagner did 37.6, and Kirby, he's on the tail of the group. On the first group is 37.8. So Wagner said I should be out of fuel if I still do this, and that's the advantage about to be a lead group, because the best about to catch the other group is one guy have to push. So it's not like the IndyCar or the DW12 or the IR18 just swapping each other for corner. No, it's just one guy have to push, and that's why basically make it qualified laps. That's why Warner is getting fast in there.
Wagner to Kirby, 2.5 seconds, now 2.6.
And you can see with the on the front is Murphy and Goodman without worry about it. About the second group is just swapping each other just for fun, and that's make the group gain a little bit, maybe half a 10 or something like that, to be on the front, and that's got a lot of timing on the guys on the back. So really tough actually. After 3 seconds, it's kind of hard to catch. the good thing is Mark Coney sent that group on the front.
Yeah.
So that's a good thing for him. And the other guys on front is Terra in there. And also Callisto is in that same group too. So at least these 3 guys contender for the champion, they are on the front.
Here are the points one more time coming into today's race. Rodriguez is not here. Mark Cohn is in second, Sarah third, Callisto fourth, Guyan in fifth. Now, it says, technically speaking, it's now Cohn first, Sarah second, Callisto third, Guyan fourth, Kirby fifth. I think it's really going to come down to Cohn, Sarah, Callisto, and Guyan. Those are ultimately what we're going to see here at the end of the day. So far, we are caution-free with 74 to go. It's been a pretty exciting season here for the Onyx inaugural season of their Lotus 79 series. We started off at Homestead with Dean Mall getting the win there. Then David Rodriguez won the first of his 2 victories this season, back-to-back at Watkins Glen in New Hampshire. And then we went to Michigan. Rigney got the win there. Gateway, Lionel Callisto with a great strategy there, got him the win. Laguna Seca, David Sarah. Motegi was Mark Cohn. Justin Kirby won at Iowa. Richie Hearn won on the last lap at Road America. And here we are at Auto Club. So we're looking to finish the season with 8 different winners over the last 8 races.
Last race was well, like performance of Sarai was like man, I think he's gonna win and whatever, 20 seconds ahead. But with Richard Hearn and Guyon and Cristóbal Valenzuela just stay in one line and together all race long, make like I think Sarai is the guy cannot beat it, but then it was make sense about all that train line they did just because they saved fuel. So it was really excited on the end when we thought like, oh, maybe it's not gonna get it, and I thought it's gonna be maybe 3 or 4 cars more. Even the other pack with they finish up the podium. It could be coming to the P1. It could be really, really dramatic to be out of fuel just in the hill to come into the checkered flag.
Yeah,
That's gonna be really dramatic especially for Richard Hearn or whatever could be over there.
and the countdown timer is ticking. PRI Hoosier 500, Sunday, December 14th, 11 a.m., live on the PRI YouTube channel. Also on their Facebook channel as well, Facebook profile as well. 128 drivers have signed up to qualify. December 1st, we will start the action and everything leading up to qualifying. The first day of practice over on the Elite Racing Network will be myself, Luis Gonzalez Nunez, and bringing you the action there. over on the Elite Racing Network. And then when we'll continue the rest of the coverage over on P1 the following day, myself and Andrew Wood.
Wagner's coming to the pit, and we are 26 to go. 26 days to go.
Wagner on pit road. Last time on pit road, he missed his marks and had a hard time getting everything lined up. And ultimately, that is what's going to cost him at least separated him for that lead group. Oh, and he missed again.
Oh, again. Yeah, bad day for sure. That's like he said on the radio.
And he is going fuel only.
What is Thanksgiving Day in USA?
What's that?
Thanksgiving or something is holiday this month in USA?
Thanksgiving.
When?
It'll be the Thursday. I gotta get your actual date here. The 27th. So a week from this Thursday.
Oh, that's cool. Yeah, in Canada it's October something. I don't know when. Always I thinking about it it's in November.
Tomorrow, Open Wheel Tuesday. Open Wheel Oval Tuesday, our doubleheader. IndyCar Series at 7:15 at proper Phoenix with the Indy Next Cars at Kansas. And then on Wednesday, it's Championship Wednesday in the Horizon IndyCar Series. That is Wag's series that he is the admin of. They'll have their championship race at Indianapolis. And then myself and Stevie Larkamp will be at Gateway at 8:20 p.m. for round 8 of the Formula Indy Series Season 8 Championship. And then my first time calling the action for the IndyCar Pro Series qualifier. As the Pro Series second splits will head to Laguna Seca.
Oh no.
It'll be a quick race.
Yeah.
You want to join me? You can join me if you want.
Okay.
You want to join me?
Yeah, sure.
Okay.
We'll have some fun in Laguna Seca. Oh, talking about the oval fixed tomorrow, Elijah Gibson won the first race.
Oh.
And Shane Cocker second for 4:10.
Wow.
The first race.
Way to go.
Yeah, and the second race, Campbell, Huila, and Elijah Gibson in the podium.
I think Gilson is showing some speed at Phoenix, at Legacy Phoenix. A win and another podium, yeah.
But tomorrow is the big one.
Yep. The top split broadcast at 7:15. And then I will be over on Green Flag TV on Saturday at 3 p.m. Eastern Time. The Championship Saturday and the Velocity Online Racing IndyCar Championship for their final race of the season. 3 drivers in contention for the championship, including Clindy, Julian Altina, and Kostik Solwedge. Those will be the top 3 going into the championship race at Improper Phoenix. And then on Sunday will be the Championship Sunday of the Classic IndyCar Series as they will be lining up for their Indy 500 in season 11 of their championship. And that will round out their calendar-long season. So big week of racing ahead, open wheel style, whether it be on P1, over on Green Flag, and I'll be there, or over on Green Flag again on Sunday. I'll be there as well.
More people to the pits.
And Go-Go Juice is going to be delivered to the Miller American here, this time by 60 to go. Did this be a final stop?
60 to go. No, they need to one more stop. You remember? I told it later when after pit stop stuff. We can talk about something I said to you a long time ago. Goodman is calling for the pit too.
We'll watch Goodman next time by. This is one of those type of races that this could be Goodman's day. He's one of those type of racers that when he gets everything to tick off, he will be right there at the front. So he is hitting his marks dead on and going fuel only. Richie Hearn coming off the banking for his stop. And if you're just joining us, this is P1's coverage of the Onyx Racing League Lotus 79 Series. Coming to you from Auto Club Speedway in Fontana, where you've now 57 laps to go. Thanks for joining us. 125 laps scheduled here. And make sure to check out 40 Racewear. Check out their line of made-for-sim racing gloves, shoes, and apparel. Visit them today at 40racewear.com or click on the link in the description. More cars coming to pit road this time, led by the second 4D car of Craig Forsyth. Championship Monday here in the Onyx Racing League. Somebody's walking out of here as a champion of the Lotus 79 Series. Well, who would it be?
I see Hugo Galassi in the pits with the Taratara paint livery. He just he got the birthday. 71 years old.
Wow.
And yeah, 71. It look like doesn't look like 71. I don't know. I don't know how many lives he have in that body, but man, the guy look like Terminator, man, with a lot of metals in there.
Oh, Walt Disney World Speedway tried to kill him twice.
And then Dover.
Dover, yeah. Mark Cohn, pit road for right now would be our points leader. We see John, Say Hey Lewis Hayes, John Von Borella's car. Also the AJ Foyt 25th anniversary livery of Gary Lovern moving. Also saw Cristobal Valenzuela pulling off a pit road. But now we wait for Sarah, who is on the backstretch.
Wow, that's a lot of time. 26.7 for Mark Cohn in pits.
And that was a lot of time. He's going to lose the draft.
He's going to lose the draft. He exit by 1 second, but you have a Callisto on the back. He can maybe do the job. 1.45 now with the group.
Sarah, the leader by 1.3, but there's a bunch of hungry dogs behind him going 3 wide at the start-finish line. Murph in the middle, Goodman down low. Murph up high. Forsyth in the middle. And here comes Hugo Gallas. You said it before when it comes to Hugo that you got to watch Hugo in these races.
Yeah, it's pretty good in ovals. I remember he was in that moment in that race in Fontana, last race on the Lionheart, he was on the lead, and even he got a podium in the Lionheart. I remember. I don't remember he won, but he got a podium in the Lionheart also too. So Valenzuela finished on also the top 10 and that, but now it's in 11, very back on the field. But it could be do something very important over there for him. If he stay quiet, the thing is to stay there, just quiet. Just do your pit stop. He need to one more, and don't mess in there. He maybe can be in the definition for the race. With maybe 10 to go is the time where you have to push in and make the 4 wide, 5 wide maybe on the finish line. So now I remember. So you talking about the Velocity Online Racing is the last race on Saturday.
Yeah.
And one day I told you one day, oh, I never win any championship. So I remember they did a Christmas.
Christmas Cup.
The Christmas Cup. So with the IR05.
Yes.
And it's really. I don't know if it wasn't pretty excited, but the car is basically IRL car.
Yes.
You do all inside. You're never gonna lose you're gonna be first doing inside every single lap, but you're never gonna lose the grip on the car. So it was like kind of like okay, you can turn it, but all the car is coming close to you. You can see the contact times 0, times 2, times 0 every time. And yeah, that's the only champion I won by very close with Nitty Growth was that day at the championship.
Remember we had one of the Christmas Cup races was here at Auto Club, and the setup was awful. I remember about halfway through, the car just became undrivably loose.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I just remember. Yeah, I remember. I thought it was that year. Maybe I could be wrong. I know it was. It was definitely driving the IR05 because I just remember at one point just backing off and coasting through the corners. The leaders have caught Sarah. Or actually, P2, P3 have caught the leader. Let's put it that way. Sarah has been caught now, and up on the high side is Murphy. And not too far behind is still Cone and Callisto. They are 2 seconds behind that group. I also remember there was a race in that Christmas Cup series at Charlotte, and it was a pack race, and everyone was on top of one another. And it just, I remember actually saying on the radio, telling everyone to chill out, that we're going to cause a big wreck. And then sure enough, the next lap or something like that, that's when the big wreck was, and I was taken out in it. I was just innocently collected. Come on, guys.
Yeah, unfortunately, I cannot see the stand of that championship. Maybe it's deleted. But yeah, it was like, I remember Kentucky just do it inside all the race. And you have to wait for the opportunity on the car on the front, make a mistake, just small mistake, and just put the nose on the car. The moment you put the nose, you're good.
Yep.
So it's kind of like it's not fun actually. It was fun, but same time not fun. Fun to watch, but no fun to race actually.
1.3 now for Mark Cohn, up to.
Oh, getting close.
Actually, it's like 1.2 now to Justin Kirby, because Justin Kirby's not on the lead lap, but he's part of that lead group. Justin Kirby had a black flag right at the start of this race.
Yeah, this is the problem. So, well, the problem for this group lap, they have Justin Kirby just do a lap. I just hold it over there. Richard Henderson too is hold it over there. It's not just going on the front. It's just hold the group. Does make the back slow down to these two guys on the back. So if he, for example, Kirby want to cut the air of the other guys on the back, it's just going on the front and they go back again. But now they're close.
They're there. They're there.
But how much fuel they burn it though.
Kirby's going to stay high. How bumpy it is going into 3. 42 to go here. Championship Monday at the Onyx Racing League Lotus 79 Series. We're going to crown a champion, and it might be this guy that we're riding with right here, Mark Cohn. Second in the points coming to today. The points leader not in the lineup. Stick around after the race. We'll update you on the points, as well as interview the podium, as well as the champion. And also, we will have a prize drawing for some prizes from the sponsor of the series, 40 Racewear. There's some drivers out there. Don't go anywhere after the race. Of course, this part of the racetrack right now in real life no longer exists now. And I'm pretty certain now that NASCAR is just going to sell the remainder of the land. I do not think they're going to open up a short oval now. So I think the death of Auto Club Speedway is truly complete.
A lot of track death in the last 50 years, maybe. Some of it's for good, some of it's for bad.
And a lot of big tracks. A lot of big tracks. Of course, if we're talking 50 years, Ontario, of course, the track that predated this in Southern California. Texas World Speedway, just outside of College Station there, Texas A&M. That place has been leveled. and then now Auto Club Speedway. It does not pay to be a large oval, and it certainly does not pay to be a large oval in Southern California, where the land prices are huge. I think someday somebody will build another large oval someplace.
Oof.
We've had the loss of Walt Disney World Speedway, Chicago Motor Speedway, not Chicagoland, but the 1 mile oval. Chicago Motor Speedway is no longer around. Nazareth is no longer around. Some tracks on the verge of probably getting bulldozed under. Chicagoland was one of those, but it looks like that will be reused again at some point. And Kentucky Speedway, I don't know if they'll ever use that place again. That's a shame. Pikes Peak, which isn't even in the service. That badly needs to be a track in the service. Another 1 mile oval, a unique 1 mile oval. Kind of a slightly larger version of Iowa. A 1 mile D-shaped oval.
Fortunately, well, the question is, they still over there to at least scan them?
Yeah. Yeah, it's still, Pikes Peak's still around. They could go and laser scan if they want to. 35 to go. Coming to 34. Murph goes to the point. Then it is Forsyth, Goodman, Gallas, and Sarah, Richie Hearn in 6th, Callisto 7th, Mark Cohn that we were riding with for so long there in 8th. Rigney, distant 9th. Damn Crow, a distant 10th as Mark Murphy continues to blink in and out.
Whoa.
I think, he might be getting ready to DC.
Be careful because next season, I think may I read wrong, they're gonna be more restrictive with that, and they can disconnect it by that kind of DC problem. So many complaints about that. And also we saw it in the fixed series with any other cars blinking like that, and then whoop. Yeah, it's disappeared. No, it disappeared. It's great. I can see crazy my.
Yeah, my over. Oh, Hugo Gallas and Goodman almost tap wheels. And my overlay is looking like a Christmas tree right now. It's just flickering.
LTVO, I can see everything.
ATVO,
like
yeah.
Red, green, red. So he should be going. Okay, he should be going on the back on this pack. I stay over there because it's not the first time I see Corey Forsyth getting on the front and pretending to be on the front, and then appear Murphy just in once. It could be a big disaster of that.
We got a transporter accident waiting to happen here. That's if Murph materializes on top of Forsyth. That would be bad in Star Trek, and that's bad here in iRacing. Murph needs to yell down the hallway and tell the wife to kick the kids off Disney Plus. Get them off Disney Plus.
What to bet?
No more Mickey Mouse Funhouse.
I think it's good. Everyone is good to go actually after pit stop. So Porter is coming to the pit stop now, and Rickney have a black flag for speeding. He's speeding. Yeah, sure, speeding.
These are final stops for the season. Might as well full send it. Might as well. Who cares? Rigney with one win this season. Not another win this season. He is out of the running right now. Now a lap down. Murph, Goodman, Gallas, Sarah, Hearn, top 5. And it looks like that connection for Murph is stabilized to the point now he is coming to pit road. And he gets down to the speed limit. Final stop for Murphy on a part-time schedule. Back up to the point, though, is Goodman down low. Hugo Gallas up high. Nobody coming to pit road that time.
Goodman is calling for pit now.
And once again, if you're just joining us, we're watching final stops here of round 10 of 10, Championship Monday. The Onyx Racing League's Lotus 79 Series coming to you from Auto Club Speedway in Fontana. We're watching one of our leaders, Michael Goodman, coming to pit road for his final stop.
Look at it too close. Whoa. With Hugo Gallas and Richie Hearn, wow.
Oh, here it is. Watch this again. Right on corner entry to 1. Hugo Gallas now at the point. Make sure to smash that like button, subscribe to the channel so you don't miss out on the next race. Today's coverage is sponsored by 4D Racewear. Check out their line of made-for-sim racing gloves, shoes, and apparel. Visit them today at 4dracewear.com or click on the link in today's stream description. Also, don't forget in December, P1 Broadcasting becomes a primetime home for Today at the 500, sponsored by Oil and Gas Safety Supply, your nightly destination for all the action leading up to the prestigious PRI Hoosier 500. The last kiss on the bricks for 2025 is going to start right here. The countdown is on, so pucker up and don't miss a second of the action. Like, share, and subscribe to stay locked in. And we're going to see you in just a few more weeks now in December when practice kicks off for the PRI Hoosier 500, December 1st, over on the Elite Racing Network. .24 to go. Who still needs to make a final stop? Hugo Gallas pitted at lap 70. Richie Hearn at lap 69. David Surratt 71. Lionel Clisto at 71. Mark Cohn at 72.
So yeah, Hugo's calling now. Sure, we got a big party now, actually.
Pit party, intimate.
Maybe? Oh, Richie Hearn's coming too. Nice.
Final stop for Gallus and Richie Hearn, looking to go back-to-back with a win at Road America here at Auto Club Speedway. Sarah now picks up the lead. He's going to come to pit road along with Lionel Callisto. And also coming to pit road is Alex Guyan as well.
Oh, Sarah Black Flag.
Oh, Sarah Black Flag, you're right.
Ugh. You can have the black flag in the first couple laps, but 21 to go. Once again, unlucky for him. What a lucky for him. So that's Mark Corno want to see, still outside.
And now it is Cone, who last pitted on 72, riding with Kirby. Kirby down in the order right now. He actually, well, not down in the order. He's second on the racetrack now. He's one lap down. First car, one lap down. He's going to have to come to pit road here soon, too. These two have not pitted yet.
Now it's coming to the pit. With Kirby.
With Kirby. Maybe he's found a friend for the remainder of the race. And Lionel Callisto now gets back on the lead lap.
You know what? The group is really spray everywhere, but the main group is coming in turn 3 now. And once again, stay for long. Huh. Here we come, the leader.
And here it is, Cone and Callisto. Callisto coming up, Cone coming up to speed, and Callisto to the point. You go Gallus now third, back to fourth. Richie Hearn now third. So now they have in that group a Sarah who had to hold on pit road for speeding. And he's in the middle of this, 19 to go. Last 19 laps of the season.
Okay, so I think these people have to be careful because Ugalat is 1.3 behind of Mark Cohn. And
oh, there's a contact! And here's a caution that we didn't think we were going to get. Hugo Gallus and Mark Murphy. Big netcode contact there.
Oh.
And it was Gallus and Forsyth, actually.
Yeah, Gallus went down. Too low. Too low for me. Yeah.
And that's going to change things up here with that sprint to the end. Well, let's see what happens here. A drone shot here, maybe. And we watch Gallus go to the high side of the racetrack, come down. And there is Craig Forsyth, netcode contact right in front of Murph. And Murph had no place to go.
Man, how graphic is the crash? Crazy. I start to talk about the gap you have between Hugo Galaz and that group with Con and Callisto. I came out of this incident.
Okay, well, we're going to reset the field here. This is going to change things up. And we got to sprint to the end here. With 16 now, 15, coming to 15 to go. Lionel Callisto, your leader. And once again, here are the points coming into today's race. Lionel Callisto is mathematically in contention. Problem is, Mark Cohn is too close to him on the racetrack at the moment. Sarah is out of the running now. Sarah is down in, 11th spot. But he's actually, well, you know what? I shouldn't say that. He's back on the lead lap.
That's a good thing.
He's coming to pit road, I think, to maybe get some new tires, maybe top off. I'm not sure. And I don't know what new tires are going to do with 15 to go. Considering these are hockey pucks and these tires take forever. Kind of come up to useful temperature. You don't want to add any fuel to add any weight here. So, oh, he's going up on the jacks. He's going to throw on a new set of rubber, and he's going to full send it here in the final 15 laps.
It will take time. Maybe 5 laps.
Lights are out on the pace car. Hopefully for the final time.
Yeah, hope.
And Sarah is aggressively trying to work those tires. You saw him coming up to speed. Callisto's going to take the green flag here with 14 to go. It's going to be Callisto Cone, Richie Hearn, Craig Forsyth, Michael Goodman, your top 5. Cristobal Valenzuela. Oh, big wheel spin.
Kirby.
And there's Kirby.
Gosh.
And back to caution. And we'll watch. It's just, again, coming up to speed, getting on the gas, trying to stay in the draft. Kirby, and there's a little bit of a accordion action in front of him. And he has to take evasive action, otherwise he's going to end up in the back of Reagan. He catches it, and then just finally spins, and then it's going to bring out the caution flag.
Oh, you know what? He just restarted, and I think he saw the car in front of him. It was
Reagan.
Reagan. Yeah, but the problem is, I think you must have waited though. When he found it the way he had tried to avoid and have all of this incident. Wait, what? Oh, could you take it off the?
Oh, we still got. I still got the points up. My bad. Let's God. That's. It's that's, you know what, late in the season. But we will go back and rewatch that. Let's get the points off. Let's go back and rewatch that event. All right, let's go back and watch this one more time. Kirby, watch the wheel spin back here. This is what happens. Again, we'll watch it one more time here, and we'll try to get a different... yeah, Reagan with a run on the outside, or at least try to get an early shot on the outside. Maybe even contact between Kirby and Reagan.
Oh, very smart on Kirby. Avoid that, but the problem is when you're going, it's kind of hard to put the track, the car on there.
All right. So now at least we got the points off, and everyone has a good idea what the point situation looks like. This is why I hate production. This is why I do not like production. As the pace car still has the lights on.
It wasn't big. It wasn't for too much. It's just for 5 minutes or something like that. Even we didn't lose too much stuff.
And we'll give you the another look at that restart. Again, watch the leaders. You'll see the action in the back with Kirby. But they go to caution right away. But not a lot of racing up in the front there. Pace car lights are out, though. We will go green for the final time. Hopefully for the final time. I like how chat says, could you get rid of this crap on the screen? Yes. Would you like to come produce for me sometime? Here we go. Green flag. Pace car is going to leave. And we're going to go green flag here with 10 to go.
Oh no, on the back. We have an incident on the back. Kirby again? Oh no, I have a contact with Galat. Once again, Kirby make the same mistake. Wow.
I don't know what happened here. Gallus is behind Rigney, and then... Oh, no.
Back to the tail, yeah.
And
it is.
That is... Guyan just kind of glances into it, but we're still green. And now we're 3 wide for the lead with less than 10 to go.
Oh. I tell you what, for my experience, when I won the race that day, Richie Hen have the best chance to win it, just because the position. But Mark Corney is in the same spot I was in that day. But Richard Hearn is doing a pretty good job defending the position. But I think the second, third line is the line when you can win the race, because this car have this side draft,
yep.
and it's really powerful for the car.
And we're gonna go 4 wide down the backstretch. If if Forsyth could find a hole there, Richie Hurd as his teammate, not giving him any. But look who's in 6th spot, Sam Crow. I told you to watch this guy. And if I was Sam, I'd go right to the bottom and I would stick to the attenuator of Richie Hurd. But let's not rule out the John Von Vorellis car with Lewis Hayes. I almost said Lionel Callisto. Lionel Callisto up high of that car. But to the lead, Mark Cohn. Coming to 5 to go. Everybody together, including Chris Reagan at one point, wasn't even part of the conversation in this race. Same thing with Rigney. Actually, Rigney's 1 lap down, but Gary Lovern's part of the conversation now. 3 by 3 by 3.
It's an 100%. I tell you, Mark Cohn have the best chance actually. Now it's Mark Cohn is the best chance because he's still on the front. For every pass line, he's going first. Oh, now he closed the door on Richie Hurd.
Oh, he just needs to get the car to the finish at this point, and it is wheel-to-wheel action. 4 to go at the line. Four wide and 1. Richie Hurd looking to go 2 in a row. Cohn trying to back up his win earlier at Motegi with another win this season. Be one of 2 drivers to get 2 wins this season. Same thing with Hearn. Forsyth would just like to get a win. And what is Sam Crow doing? Exactly what I told him. Oh, he goes out to the apron.
Careful.
3 to go. 4 wide and 1 again. And look into the top, Matt Wagner. The man who can't find the pit stall. He's found the high side and turns 1 and 2. Oh, contact. Goodman. Oh. Almost puts Lionel Callisto onto the wall.
If the yellow is coming out, race over.
Yeah, the yellow comes out, race is over.
No.
Oh.
No. The wheel is off.
Wheels back.
Nice sweet position on Richard Hurd. He knew that's the line. He can make the win maybe.
Oh, there's a contact!
No, Richard Hurd,
and
no.
that is going to be the caution that's going to end this race. Mark Cohen's going to get the win. Sam Crow is going to be second, and Wags comes home third.
You know what? Do
And actually, I want to get Mark Cohen getting the checkered flag, so we'll get back and watch him getting a checkered flag. We won't watch the replay of the wreck. More important, final lap, though, is out. We are under caution. The field is frozen. Cone, Crow, Wagner, Callisto, Valenzuela, your top 5. Say hey, Lewis Hayes in 6th. Gary Lovern 7th. Forsyth 8th. Sarah 9th. And Guyan in 10th. And I think when this is all tallied up, Cone is going to be your Season 1 champion. As he takes the win here at Auto Club Speedway.
Sam Crow.
Marcone with the win. Sam Crow second. Wags in third. Callisto in fourth. Cristobal Valenzuela in fifth. And we got to say hey, Lewis Hayes, Gary Lovern, Craig Forsyth, Saran, Guy in your top 10. Rigney, Hearn, Reagan, Goodman, and Gallus. A lot of those guys were looking at a good finish. Just a day ruined. That's your top 15 right there. Oops, didn't want to do that. And Kirby and Mark Murphy. Marcone does not care about the Auto Club livery, or Auto Club logo on the front stretch there. He's just going to burn it down. And they'll get in Victory Lane with Fuzzy's Vodka. That's an IndyCar sponsor. There we go. All right. We got a lot of interviews to do. And have we updated points?
Not yet.
Yes, we have. We have.
Oh. Oh.
Just did. All right. and let's get on into the interview room here. We got lots of folks we need to talk to. So we'll bring up Wags, and here he is. Finishing third tonight is Matt Wagner. Matt, a bit of a difficult race for you. Not exactly not exactly hitting the target on pit road today, I guess.
Yeah, let's not talk about the pit road thing. It was one of those days you just really want to forget and just go on and move on to the next one.
What do you want to remember about today other than finishing third?
Well, I did have a strategy going on. So what happened to the first stop was I forgot to deselect my tires. So I was sitting there scrambling, getting buttons. Then I had to, I missed like 2 or 3 boxes trying to deselect my tires. Then I had to shorten my fuel so I can try and stay with the draft. And lo and behold, I didn't make it. So I ended up staying with the second group most of the race. And the caution flew out, and then all hell broke loose. As you saw, that was pretty white knuckle. Yeah, I I haven't raced that close for quite a while. Probably since Kansas and IR18, if I remember correctly.
Okay. Well, you brought it home today. You got the third. The final points are out. You did finish this season 13th, lucky 13th. But you were looking for a little bit more out of this season.
Yeah.
I know the Lotus 79, not your primary car, but
no, it's not.
You didn't have a bad season overall. I mean, you did have 2 top 5s and 4 top 10s in the 8 races that you got here. So half the time that you did race, you were in the top 10. So all in all, not too bad.
Well, let's think about the other races that we ran here on Monday nights. Mostly all in the top 3 in points, except for this one. This one is a bit of a struggle. This car was my Achilles heel. It is very tough to manage your fuel. Plus, if you make a mistake, it's really hard to overcome. But we were fortunate enough for that caution to come out. We got a little bit of a break, and I felt like I deserved a break. Congratulations to Mark on the championship. I know me and him have been pretty tight. I know it means a lot to him. Congratulations to him, and I know it means a lot.
Shout outs, friends, family, sponsors. Anyone want to say hi to before we let you go?
Big shout out to you guys at the Rockets booth. You guys are excellent as usual. Shout out to my parents. Say hello to my mom and dad. And yeah, Mike Rigney. Without him, we wouldn't be racing here Monday nights. He puts on a spectacular league, and I've been in every single one of his series. I haven't missed one. I probably missed maybe about 2 races so far. So that's quite all right. So guys, take it easy. I'm just happy to come home third talking to you guys. That is just luck, and I'll take it.
Well, that is luck bringing you home in third. Congrats, and we will see you at the next event, whenever that is. But P3 tonight, congrats.
Yep, tune in Wednesday night, championship at Indy.
All right, Wednesday night there on, which is going to be 8 p.m. Eastern time right here on P1. It'll be Murph and Ryan Eric King bringing you the action for the Horizon IndyCar Series, their championship race at Indianapolis this week. It is a championship Wednesday for that series as well. So we will see you then.
All right, buddy. Take care.
And do we have Sam Crow around here? There he is.
You'll pull it.
Yeah, I got him. Bring him up here. And here is Sam Crow, Mr. I'm not an open wheel guy, but you did I don't know if you were listening to me, but I just said, get to the bottom and stick it to the gearbox of Richie Hearn's car and pull yourself to the front. And that's actually kind of what you did. That was the strategy call. Congratulations. Even though when you started this race at the back of the pack, I said, watch this guy. Because I think he might sucker you all into getting a good finish out of the race and not expecting it. And, man, you sure did. P2, congrats Talk about your race.
Gary, thank you so much. I'm bewildered and just completely humbled to even be here in the booth with you guys. Finishing second tonight is it was pretty emotional tonight. And yes, you're exactly right. I was a field filler tonight. I really just wanted to come and support Mike and the great league that he has here, and just get behind the wheel and just enjoy some time with some friends. So I just lingered around in the back for the most part. But then when the race just came around there at the end, and I found myself in eighth place, and of course the tires began to really find some grip, I just determined that very strategy, get to the bottom, and then once I saw Richie Hearn's car, I just told myself I've got him till the end of the race. And so you're dead on with your analogy and the way you looked at it. That was exactly what I did, and it just so happened that I missed the chaos there on the last lap, and to pull out a second place finish, it's just it's surreal with the quality of drivers that are here, and just not just drivers but people. And so I am just beside myself. I'm not gonna lie. This is a win for me. In a lot of ways tonight, and so I just can't even. I have a lot of words, but I don't want to take up everybody's time. So I do want to say this.
Go right ahead.
The reason it's so emotional for me tonight is because last week I lost one of my very best friends in iRacing, John Bambarelis, who is a 3-decade online racer. He's one of my closest friends, and we lost him last week tragically, and suddenly last Tuesday. And I went down to Florida this week to help his brother with arrangements for John. And I really questioned getting in the rig tonight because this is the first race back. So this one, it's only second place, but it's first place for me. And I just really want to kind of dedicate a good run tonight to John. I just felt like he was encouraging me and cheering me on a little bit. So I've lost a friend, but this really encouraged me tonight. Really
any other shout outs you want to make before we let you go, kind of on this emotional P2 for you?
I know, man. Well, first of all, I think it's hilarious. One thing that I do find hilarious is on all my cars, on the back of the car,
I am second.
I am second. And so the organization that trademark comes from, I am second. If you don't know what it's about, go look it up. I would encourage you to do so. Also, I want to give a shout out to Black Acid Racing Apparel out of Winston-Salem. Just a great group over there. I want to thank them for their sponsorship tonight, and of course, Go Sim Lab, which is my own work. And then my teammates at DVD Motorsports with Lewis Hayes. Lewis Hayes is an amazing friend as well, and he's mourning John's loss. I don't know if you guys got to see his car tonight.
Oh, yeah,
it was
we
a
did.
great tribute that Lewis had to John, and so Lewis, Mike Rigney, he's always been a part of that group as well. I just can't thank those guys enough for their encouragement tonight. Because you're right, I don't get in these open wheelers, and I just don't try to get in the way of people. But tonight is pretty special. So those are my shout outs, and of course, I can't thank P1 Broadcasting enough for allowing me to be a part of their team. And this year's been a learning experience, and you guys have been very patient with me with the AMA. And so thank you from the bottom of my heart for all the folks that are listening and all the encouraging messages I get all the time. Thank you so much.
Sam Crow finishes second, an emotional P2 for the Black Acid car, who says, I am second. He is second today. But he might be number 2 on the scorecard, but number 1 in all of our hearts right now is Sam Crow, P2 here today here at Auto Club. Sam, we'll check you later.
Thank you.
Send him back down to the room where he came from. There he goes. And bring up our winner and champion Mark Cohn, congratulations, sir. Let's talk about before we even getting to the race, or getting to the win here at the end. Showing up, practicing, and then finding out your chief competition that you have to run down is not going to be in the lineup. In effect, giving kind of putting your future in your own hands here.
Yeah, no, when I woke up this morning and David said he wasn't going to be racing tonight, I was losing my mind. He had run such a tremendous season, and I was barely keeping up with him. I did not expect that to happen, and just have to give a shout out to him because he drove a tremendous season.
Talk about your race. Very patient race. Didn't storm away up to the front. Just kind of hung out there in the top 5 all day. At one point, you did get separated a little bit from the lead draft, but you guys ran them down. I think you had a good drafting partner there in Lionel to help you get back up to that group. But I don't think a day didn't look like you were panicking out there. Were you panicking at all in the car at any point, other than maybe watching them go 4 wide as as this thing was winding up?
I was trying to be as calm as I could. I knew that regardless of what I did, if Sarah, Guyon, and Lionel were in the top 5 to 7, basically I would have to stay right with them. But otherwise, I was just committed to try and save as much fuel as possible, which unfortunately almost bit me that second stop. But it did thankfully work out at the end, as I was able to take less fuel than everyone else. So until that caution came out, I was feeling really good. Then I was like, uh-oh. But thankfully, things still somehow worked out. The racing gods were on my side for once.
Well, a big victory for you. Your second win ultimately clinches you the championship. It's only you and David actually getting multiple wins at all this season. Dave got one at Watkins Glen, got one at New Hampshire, and you got him on 2 ovals at here and also at Motegi. I'm sure you wanted one on one of the road courses, just never came. But how do you? I mean, you won the championship, but how do you feel about the season overall? Did you leave anything out there that you kind of wish you could go back and get again?
Man, there were some points of bad luck at the very beginning of the season at Homestead, getting in that wreck at the very end. Iowa having that spin, like you always wish you could do better, but I drove my guts out this season, and that was about all I could do. So I couldn't ask for much more than that.
Well, now's a chance going down in history as the inaugural champion of this series. Shout outs, friends, family, sponsors. Take the microphone. It's all yours. You earn the opportunity to shout out as long as you want to, so go right ahead.
Yeah, first off, just thinking of the family, friends of John Van Varelis, a good friend of the Onyx League who sadly passed away recently. This is for John. And also to 40 Racewear Jim Herrick. He also unfortunately suffered a loss today. And on another note, his racewear is absolutely awesome. Make sure to check out 40 Racewear. Mike Rigney for putting on this league, bringing back the Lotus, which is a car that's near and dear to me. And you guys at P1, Gary, I tell you every week that you guys make me look good, and now we got the championship. How about that?
You made yourself look good.
Thank you. And as far as personal sponsors, SimLab, Nezumi Studios, Sim Gaming Expo, it's coming back next year in September in Chicago. Be there.
Lewis will be there.
Absolutely. And also to my teams, Loud Pedal Motorsport, as well as Frito Sport, who supported me along the way. TW3 Liveries, that they painted this beautiful grabber green paint scheme that got me the championship. Who says green is bad luck in racing, right?
This is teal. You're all right. You're all right.
And Dwarves, Candies, and Fine Shoes, Sim Racing Studios, Yaza Sandwiches, and more. And I think that about does it. Thank you, guys. This has been a tremendous season, and I'm going to cherish this one for a very, very long time.
All right, well, congratulations getting on the series championship. Mark Cohn actually going to go into the holiday seasons as the with a trophy and the #1 guy here in the Lotus 79s for Onyx. Congrats, and we will see you whatever that next season might be. I think it's going to be IR18s, but I know we'll see you in the lineup in the future. So congrats to our now reigning champion of the Lotus 79s.
Thank you, guys.
All right. And we are going to see you at the Sim Gaming Expo, aren't we, Lewis?
Oh, we have a lot to talk to with my wife. But maybe, yes. I just mentioned today, and she's like, I think, I don't know yet. She said, okay. We're going to talk later. So
That's a long time.
Anyway.
It's a long time. Let's bring up Mike Rigney, and there is the host with the most. Mike, good to have you here. Good opening season for the Lotus 79s. Any thoughts that you have on the season, and then we can get into the drawings that you have planned.
Well, overall thoughts of the season, I put it in Discord. I was not disappointed when we finished our last IR18 season. We took that little bit of a break. I wanted to do something in the fall to get us to the big season. I knew there was going to be a gap into summer, but the winter season is going to start when it starts. But I wanted something to fill in the gap a little bit different, and I talked to everybody on Discord about it. And the Lotus 79 and the old Lionheart Retro series, was always an option to do. And I said in Discord I was a little hesitant to do it because I didn't want the series to flop. I don't want to put the time, effort, and all that stuff in for 6 guys to show up. And well, I pulled the trigger, and we're all buddies here in the ISRA Onyx series, whatever. And they didn't. Everybody showed up, so I was tickled that everybody came to race, and the season itself was. I mean, you guys called it. There were some phenomenal races throughout the schedule. I know it was just 10 races, but let's just say we'll do this car again. It was that much of a success, I think.
All right. Are we prepared to do the drawings here for some of the prizes that you have from our sponsors? And do you want to review those one more time for everybody?
All the prizes. P1, I guess that's going to Mark.
Mm-hmm.
Is going to get a pair of 4D racing gloves, a pair of 4D racing shoes.
Oh.
Plus, he's going to get the acrylic trophy we had made. Jim at 4D Racewear put it together. He's going to get that trophy for winning the championship. P2 is going from 4D Racewear is going to get a set of 4D racing gloves and another set of 4D racing shoes. And P3 is going to get a set of racing gloves. And congrats to all those.
That'll be Mark, and then Lionel Callisto, and then David.
David Rodriguez. Yeah, perfect. And congrats to all those that they showed up. They raced. I know Dave wasn't here tonight. He had some work scheduling conflict there, and it would have been a fun one to watch if he was here tonight. I think it would have been a good close points battle there at the end. So congrats to all those guys. All of them. They're all phenomenal racers and good dudes to race with and hang out with and play other video games. They're just good people. There's not a bad person in the bunch. So congrats everybody. Appreciate you racing with me, and we'll get with Jim and get all this stuff out to you. But Jim messaged me this evening, probably 20 minutes before the server came live and basically said, put something together. I want to do a random drawing. I want to give a little bit more, and that'll tell you what kind of guy Jim is.
Yeah.
Just right there. He's just I want to do a little bit more. So he's got these jerseys at 4D Racewear. If you look on our Discord, you can see a couple of black ones there, and he's taken the Onyx Racing League logo and stuck on there. But he said, I'll put whatever these guys want on it. So do a random drawing, not for one, but for two.
Wow.
And tell me those names, and we'll get them a little prize too. He's basically they show up and race, and even though they might not have the season they want, now they got a chance to win a little bit of something. And I think that's awesome from Jim, and I appreciate it very much. So he told me to do a random drawing for two guys. So that's what I've done. I've got the random number generator on Google here, and I'm going to do 1 through 34. That's everybody that raced this season. I don't care if it was one race, they showed up. So it's 1 through 34. That's how many guys raced the entire season in the standings. So I'm going to roll it twice, and whatever number it lands on, whatever finishing position, that driver name is going to be who wins.
Okay.
So that's the easiest way I can do it, right?
All right.
So I'm going to click this button right here, and we're going to get us our first number for 1 through 34. Give me just a sec.
Sure.
All right, the wheel is spinning. All right. Who is in 15th?
That would be Lewis Hayes.
Lewis Hayes. Hey, there you go, Lewis. So Lewis is going to get one of those jerseys that Jim's going to get made up. Congrats, Lewis. Attaboy. Thanks for racing with me, buddy. Lewis, I've known Lewis since 99. We've been racing a long time. Good dude. Good, solid dude. I like him a lot. All right, let me reset this number generator and get us another number here. All right, let me click, and here we go. All right. Who is 9th? Oh,
that's
me.
you.
Yeah. Let me reset that. Hang on a second. All right, let's roll this again. This ain't for me, it's for these guys. All right, we're rolling. We're rolling. LGN, we're rolling, buddy.
I hear you.
Okay. All right. 5th. Who's in 5th?
Guyan.
Is Alex. Alex Guyan. There you go, Alex. Congrats, buddy. Alex is another solid driver. He everybody knows Alex. He's just clean as can be, and we love him. He's a good dude. So, congrats, Alex. Appreciate you racing with me, buddy. And that's all I got, Gary. That's it. I think the season was fantastic. Congrats to all the winners. And
any final shout outs or anything?
My shout outs are to the guys. Without drivers, the league's just me running around circle by myself.
Yeah.
So it goes out to all the guys that show up week in and week out, and I appreciate them very much. I want to give a special shout out to Jim Herrick at 4D Racewear. He's a solid dude. He's been around forever.
Yeah.
And, just a good friend, and we love him and appreciate him sponsoring the series. I didn't know if the Lotus 79s were going to do anything, and I'm glad that I got Jim's name out there a little bit, and everybody should be there. If you're a sim racer and you need gloves, shoes, or other fun stuff, 4dracewear.com. That's where you go. Good dude, very good dude. So shout out to him and you guys, of course. I mean, you guys are solid and my buddies, and you've called everything I've done in the last almost 2 years. How long have I been doing this now? When did
A,
Israel come
a
back?
while, yeah. I mean, 24 is when iRacing allowed us to do the license again for IndyCar. That's kind of when we started
Yeah,
things back up. Yeah.
yeah. So yeah, and it's always P1, and it will continue to be P1 as long as you want me. I'll be here. You'll have to kick me out, Gary.
Lewis last time said it was pretty close. I don't know.
I believe it from Lewis. I believe it from Lewis. We were playing Battlefield the other night, and I can't put my hand on a Bible, but I know we were on the same team too. I know Lewis threw a grenade at me.
I believe it. He plays that game a lot. I believe it.
No, I love you boys. I appreciate you calling the races, and I know everybody that races here. Everybody likes to go back and watch these races, and you guys do a fantastic job. And if I missed anybody, you can yell at me on Discord, and I'll take it. But I just appreciate everybody that hangs out with us when we on Monday nights when we go racing. So I've told everybody that when the winter season starts up, we're going back to the home car. We're going back to the R18, and I've got some different plans going on for there. There'll be some weather tweaks, some format changes, and I'm gonna it'll be fun. It'll be a lot of fun. A little bit different, but it'll be fun, and I think everybody will have a good time with it.
All right, Mike. We thank you. Everyone else thanks you as well. That's our part of the league. Thank you for putting this on, and we'll catch you when the next season starts, whenever that is. But we look forward to it.
Probably January 5th-ish.
Okay.
Maybe the week after, but right now I'm shooting for probably January 5th, after the holidays, after the Hoosier 500 and the winter's. Everybody's stuck in the house in mid-January. So
Yeah.
we got to have something to do.
Yeah, to you, sim racing or football, watch football. So yeah.
Exactly. And we're so late that you can probably put both on, and you can race while watching football.
Exactly. All right. Well, thanks a lot, and we will wrap this up. But thank you very much, and congratulations to all those that won the drawing. And again, thanks a lot to 4D Racewear.
Yes, thank you, Jim. Appreciate you, buddy.
We'll drop Mike down into the room there with Sam Crow and Lewis Hayes. There he goes. And Lewis, final thoughts here on the season. It was a pretty good season overall. And the thing is, those that kind of were the first two in the championship, to kind of start this season out, Rodriguez and Cohn were up there all season long. It wasn't like they just popped up there at the end and walked into this thing. They were up at the top all season long. They were in the running for races all season long, and rightfully so. It comes down to the final race between those two, and unfortunately, Rodriguez work calls. I've been there. I understand. And Cohn is able to capitalize a little bit on that and get the championship. But again, it isn't like Cohn walked into this thing. He had to earn it, and it was a tough race out there, and especially there at the end when we're 4 wide, 2 rows deep, with 3 laps to go. Anything could have happened at that point, and he survived and won and got the championship.
Yeah, it was like I just said, the work is first, job is first, the real life is first. So that's when he said about the document today. So David Rodriguez finished this season 3rd with 2 winners, actually 2 wins, and also Marcon saying 2 wins and this season. The big one was the last today on Fontana. So it was pretty exciting season. Some races, no, mostly with the fuel saving and the strategy was pretty good. But it was a pretty good. You know what? Good standing over here. Sorry. Marcon did the same lap Calisto, Serra, also Venezuela,
Yeah.
Guillon. But Rodriguez did only 912 laps, and he anyways finished on third position in there. So it's pretty good for him on that. So very lucky on all the strategy of the Rodriguez he did in the first one. Remember about last week about the Richie Hearn, so it was a pretty good for that. So I keep an eye on the what is going to happen in the IndyCar next season. It's going to be ISRA again, so I have to practice that name again because I'm going to still talk about that. It's going to come back on that for the name. So I hope it's gonna have a rainy season because you know what? Since the rain is still around in racing, we don't see yet in IndyCar. So we saw it in the ERL, but with paddles around, but not raining in there like a dramatic to 10 laps or 5 laps raining. Like a what if I have to come into the pit or just stay sticking with my strategy to finish the race and there. So I don't know. There's many things to thinking about it. So good champion for Mark. Good victory for Mark. See you tomorrow from Legacy Phoenix
proper
at 7:15 p.m.
Yes. All right. Let's get on out of here and give everyone back their Monday nights, and we're getting Monday nights off here at least for a little bit. We'll pick up one more Monday night between now and the end of the year when we do some practicing for the ERI Hoosier 500. But nice to have Mondays off here for at least a little bit as we get recharged for the next season starting in January.
Basically, all the championships gone. Start again in January.
That's it for tonight in this inaugural season. Once again, your podium here from Auto Club Speedway in Fontana is Mark Cohn getting the win and the championship. Sam Crow, best finish of the season. And Matt Wagner, despite not hitting in the marks at all on pit roads, manages to hit one of the marks on the bottom step of the podium to stop there. And he comes home in third. And once again, congratulations to our inaugural champion here, Mark Cohn, who will now go down and join the names of Clindy and Lionel Callisto as other inaugural series champions in the Onyx ISRA lineage. Join P1 tomorrow night for our Tuesday night open wheel doubleheader featuring IndyCar Oval Series Top Split at 7:15 p.m. Eastern Time, followed by the new iRacing Indy Next Oval Series at 8:30 p.m. Eastern. Coverage begins around 7:15 p.m. Eastern Time. Again, that's 7:15 p.m. Eastern. Remember, as always, for the correct broadcast time in your area, you can find everything right here at YouTube at youtube.com/@P1 Broadcasting. Now, if you like open wheel oval racing, then you want to make P1 your home on Tuesday nights. Hey, the YouTube algorithm game is not an easy one, so please help support P1 with the weekly grind. Leave a comment below. Let us know your thought of tonight's race. And to enjoy tonight's coverage, support us by smashing like in the video. I don't think I ever showed those graphics at all. Right there. Yeah, subscribe, ring the bell. Give me a old thumbs up, would you? Hey, if you're new, click subscribe. And while you're at it, the bell for weekly reminders so don't miss out on more of P1's other iRacing programming. And we have a ton of it. Onyx Racing League Lotus 79 series is brought to you by 40 Racewear. Check out their line of made-for-sim racing gloves, shoes, and apparel. Visit them today at 40racewear.com or click on the link in the stream description. Track cams for this race are provided by Whiplash Sim Cams. Get the most out of your iRacing experience with Whiplash Sim Cams. To learn more about Whiplash, like them on Facebook. You can also follow them on X and Instagram. All the links you need are in the description. So, for Luis Gonzalez Nunez, everyone here at P1 and 40 Racewear and Onyx, I'm Gary Gatto saying to all good night and thanks for watching, and all of our men and women serving in the military and as first responders. Godspeed, God bless, and come home safe. Once again, congratulations to our inaugural champion here of the Lotus 79 Series, Mark Cohn, the Watchman, getting the win and the championship tonight. Catch us again right here when we return here back in January forward in January, not back in January. Looking ahead to January for the next race of the Onyx Racing League. Good night, everybody.